Hey, single Geminis. This will be your November reading. Let's see what's going on for single Geminis out there. And let's see. If you're interested in your in a love reading, you know, if like you're kind of in between single and a love reading, I do that separately. So you can just check in the comments below. I'll link the Gemini love reading for 2019 and also the Gemini career reading for 2019. So okay, so single Geminis. Do we have any connection? Is there a contact? Is there contact for single Geminis November 2019? Will there be contact? Will there be contact for single Geminis 2019? Okay. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so single Geminis, if you have recently ended something with someone, or it doesn't necessarily have to be recently, but if there has been like a fairly major ending going on here, I do believe a reconciliation is in the works, okay? So with the Ten of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Star card, I mean, that's highly favored here. That it, you know, especially if you are dealing with an Aries, that is possible. But any sign really, Ace of Wands, yeah. Yeah, that's probably like somebody that you were pretty major with and then it ended. I do feel you guys will be getting back together, all right? So there's that. Or at least they want to. You know, I don't know if you will be or not. I'm not sure, but that's what's showing here is that there is someone here who wants to, and it's, you know, in you, it wouldn't be you. In other words, it's not like you wanting to get back together with this person only. It's either this person wants to get back together with you or you both will be getting back together, all right? So in other words, it's not like you just wanting to get back together with someone, okay? All right, so let's see. What is the connection here? Whoops. Okay, Eight of Wands. There will definitely be communication in November. Okay, definitely. Possibly even going to see each other with the Eight of Wands can mean travel at times. Okay, Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups. This really kind of ties into the love reading, which I don't even know why I do separate singles readings. I really don't, because they always tie into the love reading. I'm thinking about like just like not doing them anymore because they're always, it's like the same stories. So basically, you know, I see a reconciliation with someone. And I feel this is positive for you. Like, I feel like it's healing, this time around. Like, there's a lot more depth to it and like really grasping at its core of like what was wrong, but not dwelling on that and like moving forward. With the Knight of Cups and Ten of Cups, I mean, this could even be like moving in together. This could be proposals. This could just be moving, you know, at its very least, you know, or minimum or what have you. It's just great energy, you know. It's emotional fulfillment, romanticism, messages of that make you happy, you know, things like that. So that looks really nice. Okay, and the outcome from your point of view, you have the Seven of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, you've been hurt by this person before, man. I don't know. Or they were. One of you, or, you know, both of you probably. But, I mean, there's somebody here that's just still kind of holding on a little bit to that major hurt. But there's a lot of passion here. I mean, this looks like it has a chance. It really does. If, you know, if it's played out right and all that. With the Seven of Cups, I feel like your energy is still sort of up in the air. It's like you kind of know what you want, and there's like definitely this passion for this person. I do feel that, you know, and there's like just a sincere, you know, like they're probably like your friend also, this person. So there's that. A lot of emotions are tied up in this, is what I feel. But your outcome in November is still a little bit like unclear, you know, about, you know, if you do want to continue with this, if you do want to move forward. I think a lot of communication needs to happen. Well, no, I'm going to take that back. It's not communication that needs to happen, it's action that needs to happen. So it's like whether you do or don't, you know, like action kind of needs to be taken is what I feel with the situation. Because probably what the most likely is, there's probably this window where it's like, if you guys get back together, like in this window, then it's like primed for you guys, you know, like maybe all the planets are in good positions for you, you know, or something like that, and it's like the perfect time to rekindle this, because you guys are primed to communicate well, to be on the same page, and set some plans and things like that. That's why I think action it seems to be featured here, whereas indecision, you know, then like if you're like not really sure, and I'm not trying to pressure you, I'm just saying, but kind of what I see, that if you're kind of indecisive about things, then it's like you guys still might, I still think you're going to get back together regardless, but it might just be like a little bit weaker timing at that point. Then maybe, you know, it's like then you got to work a little bit harder to get this relationship going, kind of thing. But don't feel pressured. I don't see that. You know, that I want to recommend that. I don't think anybody should ever feel pressure in that way. But I do get the sense that like not sitting on this too long. You know, like it's a good time to get some things done. I'm going to take a look at your advice cards, and let's see for single Geminis what's out there. Single Geminis. What's going on for single Geminis? Single Geminis, please. Single Geminis. Single Geminis. Advice, please, for single Geminis. Alright. Let's try the romance cards. I'm not really getting any hits off those. Let's see. Single Geminis. Advice, please. Okay, single. November 2019. Okay. Okay. So I have choose a new direction and helpful people. So I would definitely, and that doesn't necessarily mean the relationship, like choose a new direction, like leave this person in the dust. It could be, you know, but it could also just mean like choose a new direction. Like if you guys are going to do this again, you need a new direction, you know, not the same, you know, you got to come up with a new type of plan. And with helpful people, I feel like there's people around you that you can talk to, Gemini. You're not the most, you know, most of the Geminis I know are more like the people like go to for their, you know, like Gemini, like people will go to Geminis with their problems, you know, and because Geminis are very good at that, you know, you guys are smart, you have pretty good emotional intelligence, all that kind of stuff, so you probably have a lot of people coming to you for like that type of advice. I don't find Geminis are really usually that forthright about their own issues or things like that, so this seems like this would be a good time to kind of put that aside, you know, talk to someone that you trust, your friends that you do trust, that are going to not be too skewed by the situation. You know, talk to people who can help you, helpful people. You know, I think that they will give you some good direction and advice. Anything else for Geminis? Perfect timing. See, I if you believe, that's what I sense too. Because I just feel like there's like a timing window for you guys where it could be like really good for reconstructing this thing. But like waiting too long, it's like it still will probably work out and all that, but it just seems like it will make it that much harder for you. So let's see what else. Let's see if these hit yet. All right, November 2019, single Geminis, please. Single Geminis. No. Oh, now you're just gonna go crazy. I see how you are. All right. Door to romance. Share your voice. Nice. Okay. All tied up. Yeah, I feel like you're really in knots kind of over this, like not sure what to do. Okay. Yeah, trust your path. Okay. So you have all tied up. You know, that just means I just feel like you're just sort of like you know exactly what you want, but there's like this sense of feeling like you should be more tied up about your decision, if that makes sense. All right, because sometimes our psychology is very weird, and you know, like everyone's, and that's what I'm getting the sense like you know exactly what you want, but it's like but you feel like that's too easy, like you should be struggling with this, you should be all tied up, you know, in knots thinking about, ooh, I don't know, you know, that kind of thing. All right, so I feel like there's, you know, just kind of release that kind of energy, you know. And I mean, if you know what you want, you know what you want, kind of thing. You also have the longing for home and belonging, the original light workers. When I see this card in like more love type sense, it makes me think that you two are, you definitely have a past. You definitely have a connect. And when I say past, I'm talking about like more cosmically. All right. You definitely have a connection, and given the proper channels, you guys could probably both do some really great things together. All right. It doesn't mean that always happens, but the possibility is there, because it says the original light workers. Okay. So I think that speaks for itself. You also have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay. Now that sounds like one of those cute little self-help slogan-y kind of things, but really think about that. Okay. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Because that's what I feel this card is kind of tying into. Like, I think you know exactly what you want, all right? But it's like you feel like there should be all these entangled, the decisions and things like that. So trust your path, it says. And then it says leap. And it says you go first, the universe will catch you, okay? So it's a card of faith and that sort of vibe, all right? You also have the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. It is the love chakra. So there's a lot of love emanating from you, and that needs to emanate from you as well. And along with that, you have higher power. So I really feel like your heart is being guided by a higher self, a higher power right now, and your heart knows what it wants. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was of use. If so, please leave a comment. That's all I ask. That really, really, really helps my channel. It's technical. I don't want to go into details, but it's very helpful for me. So even if it's, like I said in the other one, if it's your favorite baseball team or something like that, it doesn't have to be a compliment. I'm not fishing for compliments. It just really helps my channel. All right, thanks guys, and we'll see you soon. All right, bye.